All right, greetings and welcome. Thank you for joining me here at Bloom from Within Love. I go by Bloomy and I only have a very short period of time. I am actually on a little quick break at work, and I just wanted to give you all a heads up on a topic of discussion that I may come on later this evening to do that I find very, very interesting and could possibly be just mind blowing and life changing if we really grasp this concept in the depths of our soul. So, the topic of discussion will be about the effects of a routine on our brain. The effects of a routine on our brain. Now, the reason why this came up for me was because earlier today, when I was listening to some of my routine affirmations, a young lady mentioned talking about the brain and the subconscious and what it starts to pick up and how that plays into our lives. And so, you all have heard me talk about how we're governed by 90%, I want to say, of through our subconscious. So our behaviors, our beliefs, our activities, our decisions are governed 90% by our subconscious. And the subconscious is reprogrammed in very many different ways and modalities that we can use. And one of the most common ones is affirmations, or routine, if you will. So, in other words, anything that you start to do regularly, the brain, literally your brain in itself, the subconscious is starting to pick it up and interpret it as something that is important to you. And because of that, it is now shifting and governing your perceptions, your actions, your thoughts and beliefs, okay? Subconscious is non-discriminatory. So, in other words, for an example, let's say you are a habitual complainer, right? So, hear me out here. If you're a habitual complainer, I'm not judging, I'm just talking strictly science now. If you're a habitual complainer, all right, whether it is internal or literally externally, the subconscious is picking this up as important. It is coding it as something that is important. And the more and more you do that, the frequency and vibration engage is given that this is important. So in other words, you're going to be driven to continue to do the same thing. All right, hear me out. To me, this is fascinating. This whole phenomenon is fascinating because, we be on autopilot and we came with so much. And we don't mean harm, just being honest. Most of the time when we're doing stuff, nobody is thinking that, as I have say the same complaint 30 times, basically that I'm continuing to structure my brain to believe that it is important. And in other words, so I'll continue to do it. Oh, this thing had me fascinated today. I was like, oh my God. And so today I made an intention to catch anytime I start shifting into my normal or old normal ways of getting into, whether it's joking in a negative way constantly, or whether it is focusing on events of past that were not so pleasant, or even situations now that maybe have occurred in the most recent present or past moment. Instead of thinking of it and focusing of it, I shifted it like, just instantly, like realizing like, okay, so we do co-create. And if my subconscious starts to pick up that I restructure that, then it's going to become a deep-rooted belief. And if it becomes that as important, I'm going to see things differently. I'm going to behave differently. Oh my gosh, because we're governed and ruled 90% by our subconscious mind. Oh my God. So I don't want to get too far into this, but it's like, no matter, it's like that oxymoron, the catch-22, because we can know a lot of information, you guys, and be extremely intelligent people and have done invasive, in-depth research. However, none of it will mean nothing to the subconscious until we start creating a level of systematic, because they're picking up the codes, they're picking up the consistency and vibration. That's all it does. Oh my God. Anyway, so I'm going to get going now. I'll talk to you guys more about this later tonight because I'm going to do some more research and then share like some of my experiences. And OMG, you guys, this can change, almost instantly start to change things more than we know if we can really grasp this, okay? All right, I'm sending you guys love and light. Chat later. Bye.